people on the spot. Not only is Justin Be Good a great musician, but he is a diehard, avid Ranger fan. And, Long Beach is Ranger country. No disrespect to Islander fans, but the Rangers trained in Long Beach in the 70s. One of the players from the Rangers who trained with the Rangers in the 70s still lives in Long Beach, Pete Stemkowski. You can always see Stemmer at Billy's Beach Cafe. So Long Beach really is Rangers country. And Justin, the Rangers had 2 great years in a row, yet they fell a little short. What do you think the Rangers will do this year, and can they win that elusive Stanley Cup?
Here's my thoughts. Thanks a lot, Howie. Last time you asked me this question, I was riding the high of them being in the playoffs. I thought the Rangers were going to win it all. I was wrong. Very sad summer. I think what the Rangers need to do, they have a lot of young players. I think they're young players. They're growing, they're getting better. Kevin Hayes, JT Miller, Chris Kreider. There's high expectations, but they're also getting older. Their defensemen are getting older. I think what they need to do, as long as they're strong on defense, as Lundqvist keeps doing what he's doing, if Nash can put up 35, 40 goals this year, it would be strong. I think they'll be able to do well. I don't know if they're going to be able to win the division like they did last year. I don't know if they're going to be able to win the President's Trophy, but I think that, if they can stay healthy and they can build in the chemistry that they've been building, they're going to be in a good spot.
Going back to that Tampa Bay series, to me, that's one of the great mysteries in sports and life. I look back at that series, and I think about the 3 games in Tampa Bay, where the Rangers scored 16 goals in 3 games, and yet the last 2 games in Madison Square Garden, they got shut out twice. It was like they were a completely different team. Justin, what's your explanation of why they lit up the goaltender on the road, yet they couldn't score at home?
I think anytime, and you see this with the Knicks, you see it with the Rangers, the Yankees, Mets, anytime teams come to New York, they're fired up. And, a Game 7 on the road, I just think the Lightning wanted it more. They felt way less pressure than the Rangers did. The Rangers, everything was falling on them. They needed to win. They needed, their expectation was to win the Cup. That was what their plan was all along. And I just think the Rangers, they've had a history over the last few years, 5, 6 seasons. They're not that great at home. They're a better road team for some reason. And, it also has to do with the fans at the Garden, because you get, when you have $150, $200 tickets for, mediocre seats, you're going to be getting more business-type people than the rabid fans. And that can cool down the Garden. The Ranger fans, us New York fans, we have quick attentions. Once we're not winning, we start to lose hope. I mean, 1 Stanley Cup in almost 80 seasons, that's kind of do it for you.
Yeah. At least they got that one in. So, Justin, great job.
Thanks
now I want to turn to Rocco.